Addicts. Movie Addicts Anonymous. Hey lifers, welcome back to the channel. This is a Jay in the Life. I'm Jay. This is Jack. And we're talking about Morbius. What are your overall thoughts on Morbius? Morbius is, I feel like it's very, a lot of people, like I feel like most people I'm seeing hate this movie. But I don't know why. I don't hate it. Like Rotten Tomatoes, critically, it has a 17%.
It's not a 17. That's the thing, is like, it is not a 17.
Audience is now at 70.
So that's my score.
Yeah,
like, we're going to jump ahead to the end.
Yeah.
My personal score of this movie is a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
And 17% is just ridiculous.
I know, I don't
That is ridiculous.
I don't understand why critics hate it so much.
Well, let's read some of the reviews. Don't they include the, yeah. Let's read some of them, because I want to understand what the critics are seeing that I'm not.
It says, simply put, Morbius is one of the laziest, shallowest, most pathetic attempts at a movie blockbuster in some time. Okay.
I would agree. I wouldn't say that it's lazy. I just think that it follows a formula.
Yeah.
And that's okay, though, because like you need to go into it with that expectation.
What were they expecting? An Oscar winner?
Yeah, what the fuck? Read the next one. It's a goddamn vampire movie in 2022.
It says, okay, I agree with this. Not the epic disaster we expected. It is, however, generic.
Yeah, it's, but I wouldn't even say it's generic, because I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of original.
I thought it was pretty original, but I didn't get hyped up for this movie. I didn't watch the trailers. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I enjoyed it.
Me too. Well, I went in with so low expectations. So this person is saying a case of the filmmakers had a character but didn't know quite what to do with him. That is kind of my gripe with this film. Is I even said that to you, like why I knock it down a few points from 10 to like 7 is because it did feel like they didn't really know exactly what to do with this character, and it was more of like a setting up future films movie.
Yeah, well, and I said this at the end, where like the end credits scene.
Yeah.
Like he was pretty much a hero throughout that entire movie, and then at the end they kind of turned him into more of a villain.
Yeah.
That's at least what I took away. Like he was a hero in that movie.
Yeah.
He did do bad things, but it wasn't him doing it. And then at the end of the movie, he meets up with Vulture. Spoiler alert. And he was acting like a villain. Like we should work together. Like what? Like that's one thing that I didn't understand. Because I think it's hard to do the anti-villain thing.
It is.
I think it's hard to do it. So.
And I feel like Venom did really well, but I feel like because I don't know why he did so well compared to this. I think maybe because. He has such a cult following.
No, but and this is another thing that I told you when we were walking out.
Yeah.
Is that these characters aren't palatable characters. Do you understand what I mean? They don't have mass appeal like Spider-Man or Iron Man because they're weird. Like they're weird, kind of scary, like barely PG-13 characters.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. They should have gone hard R on that.
I was fucking amazed that it wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
For some scenes. But yeah, like these are not very palatable characters.
Yeah.
For the general audiences. I was amazed that Venom did as well as it did. And I kind of expected, like, what's box office for Morbius? Do we know?
Yeah, I was just pulling up the numbers now. So, this movie came out April 1st, 2022. The opening weekend brought in $39 million, and the worldwide gross so far is $126 million.
And what was the budget?
Hold on.
But I kind of expected that, though. Like, that's what I mean by, like, not palatable. Like, I just don't think a lot of people are into this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not, like, I didn't really want to see it because I'm like, vampires, like, weird.
It says 75 to 83 million. So,
damn, really? That's how much they spent?
Yeah.
It looked like a $150 million movie, in my opinion.
So, I mean, it definitely isn't a flop. It made more than its money back, but...
And it had, like... big name actors,
but
too.
I'm kind of disappointed that it only has made 126 million because I feel like they're not going to go ahead with like the Sinister Six and stuff.
And I was going to say that, but this is the thing is I think Sony's all in on this one.
I hope because I'm excited for that more than fucking Black Widow or.
But I think Sony's all in because they are now tied to the Marvel Universe, which means they kind of they can't course correct. You know, they can't like just start up a new series.
Yeah.
With all new actors. Like I think that they're in it for the long run. I mean,
technically now with the multiverse they can.
Yeah,
but just another universe.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like I think they're in it now and they're going to at least release some more films to finish this off. it semi nicely. Amazing Spider-Man had a lot of fucking potential, but Sony was like, eh.
I know, and that's what I'm scared of. But
I don't think that they're going to do it this time because they are so tied to the Marvel Universe now that I just don't think that they can, you know?
Yeah, because...
And I think they've invested a lot of money into this, so they're not going to... Or they've put a lot of thought into it, and I don't think that they're just going to scrap it.
But they did, like, they made 2 Amazing Spider-Man films, setting up Sinister Six so hard. But at least this one... everyone's big issue with Amazing Spider-Man 2 is that it most of the movie was just setting up a Sinister Six.
I can't remember those movies, but I do remember enjoying them a lot more than the Tobey Maguire ones. But that's just because those were my Spider-Man movies as a kid.
Yeah.
And that's why I enjoyed them so much. If I went back and watched them now, I'd probably fucking hate them.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think I'll take that back. I don't think I would. I think I would enjoy them a good amount, you know?
Yeah.
So...
okay, so let's do our 30-second wrap-up where we say everything that happened in this movie in 30 seconds.
Shit.
And I've seen this movie twice, so I'll probably have a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, you always do. I don't think quick. I don't talk quick, think.
So do you want to go first?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, ready, set, go.
Morbius, man with disease. He tried to find cure for disease. Him and friend cure disease, and he cured disease with turning vampire bat. And he kills a bunch of people on a ship. The rest of the movie's a blur. His other friend takes his friend takes the thing. I got 10 seconds. He they fight. He kills him. His girlfriend kinda dies, but comes back, and then Vulture.
Time.
I've noticed whenever we do these, I remember the beginning and I slightly remember the end, and then everything in between I fucking forget. Everything in between.
I think that was good. I don't think you guys even need to see the movie now. Just going off that.
Oh, and the guy from Fast and Furious is in it.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Ready? This is my 30-second.
I'm gonna remember like 3/4 of the movie now, and I'm gonna be like, wait, no, it's a 3 out of 10. Because I just I can't remember.
Yeah. Okay. And go. He's a little kid in Greece, and then he's not in Greece anymore. He can't walk. He's like really like, I don't even know. Like he looks like kind of like, wait, Forrest Gump? Does he? No.
You're taking way too much time. I think mine was better.
The chick has like fierce makeup. And then he's a vampire. The vampire graphics were so cool. And
okay, you're done. You know what? I think this is the first time ever that I was more successful. I can't believe you compared Michael Morbius to fucking Forrest Gump. What worlds?
I don't know. I was trying to think of like someone that has crippled.
You don't always need to make comparisons.
Yeah, I
How
know.
dare you? That's so rude.
Yeah.
So rude.
Cancel me.
But did we ever figure out what disease he had?
I know. He has a blood disease.
Yeah, but they kind of like talked about like coagulation of the blood. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
and
dude, he
about
fucking
his spine.
Like I'm wondering if he really was that skinny and emaciated.
Oh, I don't know.
In the movie, because he was skinny as fuck, like broken. He looked like he was on the verge of death, and then he got like Christian Bale jacked, you know, for like the Batman, like not super jacked, but jacked enough.
Yeah,
and that was honestly
body goals for me. As
honestly, like a crazy transformation.
Yeah,
we went into the movie, and I was like, I don't like Jared Leto.
Yeah,
but I'm okay with Jared Leto now.
I like Jared Leto.
I do. I like him. I just think he hasn't been done justice in a lot of the roles he's taken recently.
Like the fat suit in the Denzel Washington movie.
I liked that movie. He was cool in that.
Yeah.
Like just freaky.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking about like the Joker. Like we didn't see that become big.
Yeah, I mean,
but I did kind of like him as the Joker. And then in this movie too, like in this movie too, there were some quirks with him as well that I was like, they need to iron those out.
Yeah.
Like that critic said. And yeah, maybe that's why I don't like him. It's just because he's been in kind of like flops.
And I thought he did really good in this role. So
I do agree. I think he fit it really, really well.
So do you have any movie addict chips? This is where we talk about our biggest takeaways from the movie.
I think we've talked about them all. I enjoyed it. The critic score is bullshit. Don't fucking listen to those people.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Yeah, go see it yourself.
Yeah, go see it. It's actually a good watch. If you go into it, like, I went into it not wanting to watch it, and I honestly loved it. Like, I loved it. If you go into it, like, kind of indifferent, like you did, you'll probably enjoy it a lot. Like, it's an easy watch. Like, my girlfriend...
It didn't drag at all?
Yeah, my girlfriend hates going to the movies. She just hates watching movies because she's TikTok and Netflix. And she normally, like, falls asleep whenever we go to the movies, and she was there with us. Yeah. And she said afterwards to me... Yeah, you told me that was going to be shit. Like, I loved that. I was glued to it the entire time. Like, it's a good movie. It really is.
Yeah, it was good. I really liked the way the special effects they did for the vampires was cool. Like,
now that was nuts. Now, if they don't get, and now I may be talking out of my ass on this one. Yeah. Also, the Oscars don't matter. But if they don't get, like, nominated for, like, the visual effects, because that's one of the awards, right?
Yeah, they won't get an Oscar nom, but I bet they will get some type of nomination for a different
award.
Yeah,
because, like, the
Oscars are way too pretentious. I mean, you have to be, like, smacking Chris Rock to get it.
Yeah. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
Past news.
Past news.
But
you have to have fucking alopecia to get an award at.
That's better. That's better. That's a new take. I like that. But no, but you know what I mean? Like, there were many good things about this movie. Like, visually, it was fucking cool. Like, what they did.
You have to clog your drain to get an Oscar award.
Okay, we're still on that.
Okay, sorry. This is workshopping Oscars.
No, we aren't.
Oh, okay.
It's over. Nobody cares anymore. Everybody wants to go save Will Smith. They're gonna start a convoy to go save Will.
Hot take. I think the dog was a better actor in I Am Legend than Will Smith.
No, but that was now we're gonna do an I Am Legend. The fucking Will Smith's character in that movie was like that was his character. He did it perfectly. It was like depressed and somber and didn't know like that was the character.
In the dog.
Everybody was.
And then it died, and I was like, "Fuck Will Smith."
I think it died recently.
Yeah.
Right? Like in real life, the actual dog died. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hancock.
Okay. Either way, movie pretty damn good.
Yeah, so the graphics were really
graphics insane.
I love how they showed the echolocation and how he could literally glide on sound waves, see sound waves. It was really cool. It kind of reminded me of like Nightcrawler kind of when he was moving around,
yeah.
That was really cool.
But it was weird. So that's what I think that whole thing is to my point that it's not a very palatable character. Like, it was just weird.
It was weird. But
and
it was
as
original.
I watched it, like, at first I was like, that's just fucking kind of odd. But then I was like, oh no, I'm into it.
Yeah.
Like, the movie sets it up well. Like, if you're invested in it and you're watching it, like, actively watching it, not having it on in the background, like, you'll probably like nothing feels out of place.
And then, so the best friend, how did you like him? Milo. His name wasn't even Milo, but he just named him after another dead kid.
Yeah. Really, really weird. But that was the character.
I feel like he was kind of a scene stealer, though. Like, I feel like he was really, like, mesmerizing every time he was on the screens. I love that.
He had an interesting jawline, like Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. And I like that scene. The reveal was cool that he took the thing and that he took the cure and killed the nurse was cool. Yeah. Where he left his a cane behind in the cell. Yeah. That was cool. And then
did he mean to?
Yeah, he did on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did it on purpose just to tell him that. And then I really liked him at the bar when he was like trying to pick up that chick, and then he like killed all the dudes. Like, that was...
No, he didn't kill them.
Yeah, he fed on them after.
Oh, that was them?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just some random people.
No, that was them after.
I got really confused
he's like,
there.
I'll see you later, and then...
I got really confused right there. I was like, why is he just killing random people? Yeah. And then, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, he killed the bros. Yeah, so that was interesting. And... What?
It was good.
Yeah.
The ending scene was actually, like, it was pretty decent.
Yeah. The big battle was pretty cool. But the one, I will say, I didn't really love how much the music was just like Batman Begins when he was with the bats.
When he was with the bats, the music was Batman music.
It was.
When he was with the bats. But every other time, it was, like, generic action movie music.
But it was cool, though, when he summoned the bats, and that was pretty dope at the very end.
Yeah. But I think, I was saying this in the theater, I think it's hard for them to... Like, everybody's going to say that. They could have used any type of music right there, and people would have been like, oh, it's like fucking Batman.
Yeah, because like everything was just so Batman Begins-y. Like, in that, with the
yeah, in those scenes it was, but
yeah.
It's also like, that's the fucking character.
Yeah.
It's okay if characters share traits and share scenes that are very similar.
And
I'm okay with it. I don't give a fuck.
And I also really liked how creepy they made this movie. Like, this movie, Venom felt more of like a comedy. This one felt like a straight up like horror movie.
Which is one of the reasons I didn't watch Venom initially. Like, I thought it was going to be like a grotesque, like grunge horror movie.
Yeah.
Or not horror movie, but I just thought it was going to be like a dark, like emo movie.
No, yeah.
And it wasn't. Like, I saw
like
Venom 2, and it was really
like a
good.
buddy cop. It's like a bromance movie.
Which is cool.
Yeah, which I like that. But it's just, this was very different. This was just straight up like horror.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Not really. I think it was definitely an action movie, but there were a lot of horror
elements.
Action
horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Venom's action comedy.
Yeah, I wish that they went hard R though.
I think they should have just gone like full on R rating with this movie, and because there was a few scenes where I could tell they were holding back.
Well, I asked you in the theater. I was like, when they like that initial scene where he was just murdering everybody.
Yeah.
And there was literal blood everywhere. There was blood, right?
Yes and no. Like, there was very minimal blood for how much people he was killing. Like, watching
but there was still enough.
Watching it back a second time, I was noticing that he slit this one guy's throat and he just held his throat and you could hear him like choking on blood.
Yeah, but the noises, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because I looked at you and I was like, is it R-rated?
Yeah. It was very close. It was very on the edge of R.
Yeah, I just think if they did the R rating, it would have... I think they could have done more.
Yeah.
Because that's just the character. Same with Venom. I feel like if Venom was... Venom, considering they went the buddy cop route, it could have been like a really cool Deadpool-esque movie.
Yeah.
You know? Like if it was R-rated.
Yeah.
Also, I really want another Deadpool. I can't. I'm going to go watch Deadpool tonight.
Yeah, I'm so excited for another Deadpool. Hopefully Disney doesn't ruin it. Okay, so let's get into our favorite segment. In your wettest dreams,
I hate how good that is. I hate how good that is. Let me say something.
Yeah.
0 wettest dreams for me in this movie.
You didn't think anyone was attractive?
No, because they're actually like, this is gonna sound very interesting coming from me.
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of female characters at all. Like there was that one, I think, and that was it.
Yeah, there was one and Martine, and then there was like the nurse, but she was kind of like I thought she was like gender neutral.
Yeah, but like actually that's kind of weird, but I don't know. I may have a problem with that.
There wasn't enough women?
Yeah, not for like equality reasons, but like maybe I think it could have served the story a little bit better if there were more like lead women characters.
Yeah, literally the only
woman was that like
is Martine, the doctor. And then the next one was the little girl, the patient.
Yeah.
And then other than that, it's like the nurse. I think that was like it.
But then again, I think this movie was pretty jam-packed.
And then the girl that he was hitting on at the bar.
Yeah, but like...
But those are all side characters.
Yeah. But not even side characters. They were just like background characters.
Yeah.
I think... But I don't know what more they could have done, because I don't know much about the character, but... there weren't many women.
Jared Leto, for me, after he got the vampire dick... Wait. Okay, wait. No,
yeah, you jumped ahead a couple lines.
I
want the vampire dick.
I want the vampire dick.
You jumped ahead.
After he got the vampire cure or whatever, he was super hot. But yeah, let's play Fuck, Marry, Kill the top build. So Jared Leto, Matt Smith playing Milo, and Adria Arjona, I don't know if I pronounced that right, playing Martine.
I'll marry Adria.
Okay.
Adira? Adria.
Adria.
I will murder.
You didn't think she was pretty? Like,
no, she was, but I just...
Gorgeous, Gorgina.
No, she was. It's just there weren't...
Her braid, makeup game on point.
But she wasn't even in the movie that much, dude.
I think she's going to be in the second one.
Yeah, I mean, of course, they set that up.
Yeah.
I'll murder Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And I'll fuck Jared Leto.
I'm going to do the same. Marry Martine, murder Doctor Who.
I feel like my answer was wrong then. I feel like my answers were wrong if we have the same ones. I'm turning into you, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
You're gonna engulf me.
I feel like that's your only option, though. I mean,
yeah.
Or you could fuck Doctor Who and to get money from him because he's rich.
No, Jared Leto's probably rich, right?
No, he wasn't as rich as the other guy. Remember, he had to ask him for money.
Oh, we're talking about their characters.
Yeah, we're talking their characters.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck, marry, kill the character.
That changes everything. I'll just kill myself.
Yeah.
Because it's just a fucked up world. I'll just kill myself. And I'll fuck myself, and then I'll marry myself.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So what do you give this movie out of 10?
Well, I already said it in the beginning, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 7 as well.
Yeah, and I don't want to go up, and I don't want to go down.
I want to go down.
And this is coming. This is coming from the guy who gave. What did I give Spider-Man?
Like pretty low.
Yeah, didn't I give Spider-Man like a 3 or I think I gave it like a 5.
Yeah, you gave it like an average score.
Yeah. No, I think I maybe gave Spider-Man like a 7. And I want to take that back. Spider-Man was definitely like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, I give it a 10.
It was an 8 or 9. It was an 8 or 9. It's just I still have go watch it. I've adjusted my gripes a little bit with it.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. Like great movie actually.
Well, that's why it's hard to do these reviews right after watching a movie. Sometimes you need to let it set in.
Yeah, well, that's why I like, because it's been like 3 days, 2 days, 1 day? It's been a day.
Yeah.
But the thing with Spider-Man 2 is like...
Well, for me, it's been like a week, because I watched it the first time like a week ago.
But Spider-Man was the first big movie back.
It was.
That was the first movie that I went to the theater knowing that it would probably be good. And it was the first movie that like broke even in the box office, like post-COVID. And I think that may be why I gave it a lower score. It's just because I wasn't...
Way more than broke even.
Yeah, I know. But like all the movies before that lost money coming out. And there were barely any movies coming out. And I think that's the reason why I gave it a low score is because I just wasn't used to the movies, you know?
I think it was one of the first exclusively in theaters.
Yeah, so I just wasn't used to the movie experience. I wasn't used to the good movies coming out.
And I do agree with you when you said it was a little too fan servicey. I do agree with that.
But I think it was earned.
But it doesn't ruin. Yeah, that's.
It was earned.
It was earned by the third film. If this was the first film of the trilogy and they were already doing that shit, I'd be like, come on.
But the other thing is I'm not a huge Spider-Man's huge. I could care less about Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
I could care less.
I want the spider dick too.
Yeah,
I want the vampire dick, the spider dick.
I don't want those.
I don't Venom symbiote dick. No,
Spider-Man's really good. Just so everybody knows, Morbius 7 out of 10, easy watch. I'm probably gonna watch it again. And here's the thing. I have one more thing. I think I tend to like kind of shitty movies.
Yeah, because it's more. This
wasn't a shitty movie, but it was definitely average.
Yeah.
And I think I tend to like them because it's just it's easier to watch.
Easier, fun watch.
Yeah.
And plus, don't you really like the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter movie?
No, I never watched that.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I think we all watched it once, and I barely paid attention, and it was shit.
I liked it though. It was shit, but I liked it.
No, I can't get into those shitty movies. Yeah. but like blockbuster type movies, I never used to like them. But I think the older I'm getting, the more I'm turning into like a 50-year-old man, where it's like that's all I want to watch.
Yeah, I just want to sit there and just like, zone out.
But I don't even zone out. Like it keeps my attention a little bit better.
Well, not zone out, but like zone out of your life and just like
Yeah, because I don't know, they're fun.
Because this movie had no like social commentary.
Yeah,
there was no
there was no. Yeah, I don't want to say hidden agenda, but there was no deep moral. There was no deep moral structure. It was just a movie.
Film.
It was just a movie. Like I liked it,
and that was cool.
And that's another reason that Spider-Man has done so well is it was just a movie. Yeah, there was no like agenda behind it. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong. I think we've talked about this before.
Like, can movies stop telling me how to vote? Like, come on.
There's nothing wrong with movies doing that, but at the same time, like if I'm gonna go watch a movie, I just want it to be a fucking movie. Yeah, you know, like I just want to take myself out of my life and have fun.
Yeah, I'm like I already watched 50 podcasts about politics. Can we just watch a movie?
Yeah, and that's what this movie was. It's just I actually think this movie's a little revolutionary.
Yeah, this is the best film ever made.
No, but it's like it's one of the best average films made recently. Yeah. It's better than Black Widow by a long shot.
Yeah.
And
better than Eternals.
Better than definitely better than Eternals. Definitely. Eternals was not very good.
For me, like on the same page as Shang-Chi. I know you don't love that movie, but you should rewatch it. I think you'd like it.
I've been thinking about it more and like I actually some of the characters I didn't like. I'm not going to name who. Yeah. But like that movie, again, I think Shang-Chi is a lot like this movie. Yeah. Easy watch, just fun, stupid shit. Yeah. You know?
All right. Until next time, bye.